The NBA world's still waiting for LeBron James to make his free agency decision. We learned yesterday that agent Rich Paul has been allowing team executives to sell LeBron on their team by using the voice notes function on their phones. The Warriors are one rumored suitor for LeBron, and Stephen Curry spoke yesterday about teaming up with him.
Up until probably 2-3 years ago, it was like a pipe dream question or even a thought, but that is a part of the allure. This is such a, for him being going to his 23rd or 4th, I don't know, season, me going to my 18th, the battles that we have, that would be such a unique story in NBA history, sports history.
David, would LeBron Curry joining forces be a dream team or a disaster?
It'd be a dream team for a million or a myriad of reasons, honestly. Like, from a fan, let's start with the fan perspective here. What we recall from the Olympics was basketball beauty, was poetry on the floor, was LeBron James getting the ball to Stephen Curry right in the pocket before he could even realize that the ball was coming to him to shoot, to come off the screen and nail those threes. It was LeBron James and Stephen Curry on the two-man game. LeBron coming off of the pick and rolls. LeBron in the dunker spot. Add Draymond Green in there. This is going to be, or potentially going to be, a beautiful, beautiful game of basketball, and it's going to be must-see no matter where they go. Think about the Christmas games that they have. They have a Christmas game in LA. Think about the high-level basketball we are going to watch. Now, from a LeBron and Steph standpoint of winning basketball, this is winning basketball to put these veterans together who are still playing like they're guys 10 years younger than them. Steph is still at 26 a game. LeBron can still give you 20 and 10 on a given night. Draymond can still play his level of defense. We don't know what Jimmy Butler we're going to get, but if he's healthy later, this is an old team, but a team that can play basketball at a very, very high level. And with the way the Western Conference looks, it is very top-heavy. San Antonio, OKC. These guys are playing, can make it to April, make it to May. We're talking about a team that can make some real deal noise. And there's no better story than LeBron James teaming up with his former rival, with the best rivalry that we have seen in the 21st century in basketball. These guys playing together, it is a beautiful end to his story, and one that I really do hope that he's actually considered.
Well, Vinny's over here making faces, but first, Wendy, how do you feel about this potential basketball brotherhood coming together?
I don't know if there's no better story. I think I could think of a couple of better stories, but it's a great story. Now, when you say dream team, do you mean incredible thing for the fans that they never could have thought of, that they would have to dream about, that Steph and LeBron would play together? Or do you mean like the 1992 Olympic team? Because the 1992 Olympic team was unbeatable. This team wouldn't be unbeatable. It would be absolute must-see TV. I would love to watch it. The destiny of the Warriors, if LeBron came there, would probably be tied to Jimmy Butler's health. And we would not know that until mid-season or later. If Jimmy Butler came back, it was himself. Yes, I agree with David that that's a formidable team. I don't think that they're a favorite or anything in the West, but I would love to see it. But it's not going to be a disaster either. Of course not. There's no chance of it being a disaster. It would be wonderful to see. They're not going to be in last place or anything like that. So I know it's not a hot take, but I don't think it's a dream team or a disaster. I think it's something very enjoyable to work your way through the doldrums of a regular season while we wait for the best teams to play in the postseason.
That's the thing that gets me. Unlike my good friend Nino Beige over here, I'm not going to speak hyperbolically. I'm going to speak realistically. From the standpoint of getting through an 82-game season, and you're looking at LeBron at his age and Steph at his age, like it can be like a rolling sort of circus show. If you pull up to an arena, you may wind up getting a win. On some nights, they're going to look 10 years younger, but they're not 10 years younger. They're 10 years older. And this is a game that is made for young legs. I agree, it's going to be entertaining. It's going to look fun the way that those two guys can play off of each other. Their collective basketball IQ. You add Draymond Green to that. You add Jimmy Butler's IQ to that. You add even the coaching genius of Steve Kerr to that. But what we have seen throughout the course of the last few years is that youth is served and that stamina wins the day. And you have to have stamina to get through the 82-game season and to get through the playoffs. Old teams run out of gas really, really early. Old teams sound like a really good idea on a bunch of different levels. And although these guys are bucking history don't mean you're going to be a champion. And I'm with you. We're going to plant our flag if they go there. We will plant our flag. NBA Today will be there. First Take may be in San Francisco. We're going to have a lot of fun to get through 82 game season, to get through All-Star Weekend. On some nights, Steph can look as great as he ever looked. And then reality will hit in May, because nobody would expect them to get through San Antonio and or Oklahoma City and or Minnesota, depending on what they look like. They want to give themselves a chance in the second round of the playoffs against a quality opponent. That's probably where the ride ends, but it'll be a fun ride while it lasts.
It just came to me. Vinny went and got himself a lineup yesterday. He's feeling crispy. He's feeling good, so he's coming up with the nicknames, doing all that stuff. He's got the lineup. He's got the earring in his ear.
That's what it must be.
He's feeling himself real good right now. He's
myself every day.
Smizing at the camera as we speak. I see that with the. I get it. I understand that he's trying to make. Trying to look good for everybody on this Friday. It's good job, Vinny, for having that crispy.
I mean, it was your lonely gold change that made me think of Nino Beige.
There you go. I get it. But anyway, sorry. Anyway, this is box office though. This is box office, regardless of how far they go. Like what we saw last year with the Warriors. Yes, it was a playing game. They went against the Clippers. Felt like a monumental win just because it was like Steph, it was Draymond, it was having this. This felt like a reminder of who they were as champions. For the entire season, no matter how long this lasts, no matter how long they go, it is going to feel like reminders of their greatness. We're going to be reminded of what high-level basketball is. We're going to be reminded of the fact that in 2016 they had the most epic NBA Finals that we may have ever seen. Like this is what we're dealing with here with these two guys and with Draymond in the mix. The story there is just absolutely incredible, and the basketball, the level of basketball. Like I know we could talk about the NBA as youth, but also there's victory in experience. Experience can get you far. Now, they are very, very experienced, but experience can get you far, and it can eke out some of these wins and maybe exceed some of these expectations along the way.
Let me find a way to split the baby here. For it to be a success does not mean they have to get to the NBA Finals. Like, we have defined success in the NBA as if either you win a title or everything else is a failure. I don't like that. The fact that they can entertain us for 82 games and maybe 2 rounds, that will constitute a success, because the NBA season is long and it's arduous, and sometimes even for us, we have to find things to talk about that don't necessarily seem very entertaining. We don't have to sell y'all this. Y'all can see this on an like you are watching something historic. You can keep it in perspective and understand that this is not something that's going to be sustainable for May and June, but it doesn't make it a wasteful experience. It makes it an entertaining experience, and that's where I think we can leave it and not go overboard with it. That's all.
And this is what I think is the real choice that is at LeBron's feet here, because he's got to sift through which he prefers. Does he want to have an amazing season where he plays with somebody he never thought he'd play with before, Giannis or Jokic or Curry, or does he want to go to a place